When you need wide insurance coverage at a competitive rate, call us at 451-2049 for your rate quote today or visit us at Bay Street, upstairs Bickles and Western Union, GK and Priority Insurance, because we care.
It's time to hear from you. Call 485-9797 exclusively with Bickles. Taste the difference.
All right. Okay. 7:30 in the mornings. We're coming with the Bickles and GK Priority Insurance Limited. You want your coffee, your pizza roll, your saltfish cakes, your muffin, whatever you want, your patties, if it's shrimps, beef or beef and cheese. We can check Bickles. Good morning. And the persons by GK, good morning to you as well. Which one we jumping in on? We stay with Taiwan, we ain't leaving all here. Taiwan, we love all here.
Taiwan it is.
We leaving all here, Taiwan, we living all here, Kola.
Is that the case?
What's the story?
Give me the backdrop.
Well, let me give you some of the. St. Vincent affirms lasting ties with Taiwan. I'm reading this from St. Vincent Times. St. Clair Leacock, Deputy Prime Minister, on Tuesday spoke to serious policy statements regarding the new administration's philosophy and the future of the relationship with Taiwan. Leacock's speech outlined the philosophy of the NDP's administration and emphasized the shifting focus from physical infrastructure to human development. So he gave his priorities, goals, blah, 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 self-worth. Leacock described the relationship with Taiwan as one that offers a hand up rather than a handout, helping St. Vincent the Grenadines aspire to be first world country.
First world.
He affirmed that the two nations are padded up, are going to bat for the long term, indicating a commitment to a lasting partnership.
This is on the heels of the new fire truck.
This is our Jagger's like our in-house skeptic.
no. What else did they got? They got
made a strange face.
They got the fire truck and they got some other equipment. Some rice. But we got that already though, didn't we? As in surveillance cameras?
More. What's the rice thing for?
We got some rice already. That was a zero.
We had rice that people didn't like. Yeah. Remember that rice?
Yeah.
I think you telling me about it.
Yeah.
People ain't like it.
Even Zeus ain't like it.
You say
no, but like, what is it? What is it for? Like to just distribute?
No, remember they said one of them had a rice shortage, so they sent some containers of rice.
We have a rice shortage right now.
But I don't know. I haven't heard.
What was wrong with the rice?
Man, it just cooking like porridge.
Zeus thing. It was small grain or something?
Yeah, some small grain things.
Probably good for you.
Nah,
soup rice.
One Zeus ain't getting none.
Anyway, that's not the story. We're not debating the rights or wrongs of Taiwanese rice. We're talking. But I thought the Chinese know about rice. Anyway, we're not debating the rights and wrongs of Taiwanese rice. We're debating. He says they're padded up and we're going into bat for the long term, said the Deputy Prime Minister.
Is that because we have no choice? Maybe because we owe so much money.
Is that because of what just happened in Venezuela?
Hey, they don't want to reach so far. So
Pressure.
Let me stick to Jagger. Is it because
a little pickup in the middle of the night and?
But could that be a factor though?
Of course.
And what about the part?
A lot of people say that was the real factor in Venezuela, not the oil.
No, China.
It was China getting a little bit too embedded with them.
Too close to the U.S.
Remember they had the whole thing with the Panama Canal.
Right.
Venezuela apparently had signed a $60 billion something or other.
Yeah.
With China. Americans saying, Are
we sticking to Taiwan? Yes.
I think they were also talking about selling oil in a currency other than the US dollar.
Right.
Which apparently is. Yeah,
right.
Which apparently
would have been
the one.
Yeah. Which would have become problematic for the US.
Problematic for the US in terms of their borrowing and things.
Yeah.
So is it has there been a pivot or was this China thing just a labor talk rather than a reality?
But did we hear it anywhere from the now government that they were actually going to move to China?
They were somewhat non-committal on it.
Right.
If you're being...
They didn't give an assurance that we are going to.
They didn't say we are staying with Taiwan. No. During the campaign, they were kind of dodged it a little.
I will say though, if that is the case, then all the talk about them taking Chinese money is probably just BS.
Yeah, because China aren't going to pay. They
And
probably
then-
took Taiwanese money. Wait, man, your comrade. So hang on a minute. So that means that you paid me and them? That was like Julian's realization when they found the Syrian community was supporting both sides.
Wait.
Hang on.
You going with
Give
me?
them more.
And they give me?
You gave them any?
So
So China done.
that talk,
Yeah.
I guess that's
So no more
We are-
Chinese.
We
But
are
we got
padded up and going into
with Taiwan. We stay with all the caller. We
Going in
stay
for the
with
5
We
days.
stay with all there.
What would you like to see changed, if anything, with the relationship with Taiwan, or evolve, the evolution of it?
Well, he said it's not a handout; it's a hand up. I don't feel like we've handed up though.
What do we give in return?
They built the terminal at the airport too small.
They didn't build over there.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I keep hearing all this stuff about agriculture, but is that really a reality or is that just talk?
I don't know. Let me take a call now.
I hear nursery this, nursery that.
You don't see a thing. Morning.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Morning.
Do a meeting over for the couple of with Taiwan, you know. Over back.
Say that again?
Propaganda.
No, he said the NDP didn't say that they were cutting
NDP
ties.
wasn't even not said that they're going to cut ties with Taiwan. It was Wap that said that.
Right.
Okay.
It was just wild propaganda. That's
So that was just propaganda. There was never any reality in it.
of course, it's propaganda. Still, man, going as he was doing.
No, but wouldn't it have been?
Follow up.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't it have been smart though for the NDP to flirt with them,
What would he?
with the Chinese?
They probably did.
If
But
one side is giving you 50 million and the other side says, "Look, here's 100 million," wouldn't that be kind of rational to consider it?
But look, the NDP probably still in talks with China.
The NDP
Probably.
what?
Probably still in talks with China.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, but not based off what Leacock's saying.
Or do you say what you have to say? If I just got a fire truck.
So he basically just hustling Taiwan right now.
We just got a Chinese fire truck.
I mean,
It's
it's gonna
Chinese,
sound
right?
bad, but isn't that what the Caribbean does to both China and Taiwan? Hustle them.
Let me take another call here. Morning.
Maybe.
Morning.
Morning, gentlemen. Morning.
Morning.
Too cool.
Hey.
I don't know if you could recall in the heat of the campaign, the ULP was saying, if they lose the election on the 27th of November,
They were already loan the next day.
next day that ban.
Yeah. They were already loan the next day.
Yeah. The 28th of November in Richmond.
Yeah.
But you have to remember, Taiwan ain't got Thai relationship because of NDP, and you'll tell Taiwan relationship was with the whole Labour Party.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, remember that one they go, they say they lose election on the 26th.
I believe the NDP flirted with China. Reason being, in the midst of all the allegations of China, they never came out and said, no, it's not true.
I thought because we see plenty Chinese people in town.
No, like
You don't think the UOP flirted with China as
of
well?
course. I think in all the islands,
Isn't that what you're doing in negotiation?
you're trying to get as much as you can.
Yeah, you get a better bet.
There's
You know,
very little that our islands or countries can offer these people.
We definitely can't offer nothing.
Well, what we offer is that we
The fishing in our waters and all them things.
Nah, well,
we
that's
recognize them as a country.
We support them, yeah.
Yeah,
We support
So
their
they-
right to exist.
to exist. So and they need that. But I think both
It's questionable whether they really need it these days because if
the U.S. recognizes you.
if the US for whatever reason doesn't say that we're going to defend Taiwan, it's over.
But look, and look at the bright side, man. We get some rice, we get a fire truck, we may probably get another truck somewhere along the line, and some more rice.
Somebody else says, consider that NDP was funded by the USA the CIA to destabilize Maduro.
I hearing that talk. Any truth in that?
I don't know.
So what?
It's CIA put money into
The
NDP
campaign
to
oust Maduro.
to oust Maduro.
But then how would that have ousted Maduro?
I think picking up Maduro
Ousted Maduro.
and ousted everybody else who wanted to call Maduro's name.
Yeah. Somebody else says if NDP went to China, they would have had to already get rid of Taiwan because China has a one China policy. You cannot get China's money.
So I say again.
If NDP went to already, they would have already got rid of Taiwan because China has a one China policy. You cannot get China's money and keep Taiwan.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Leacock, in the same article, Leacock playfully acknowledged that his colleagues expected him to focus solely on the fire truck and ignore the food donation. However, he asserted that rice is also a part of national security.
Is it?
Yeah.
Rice is also the best midfielder in the world.
So what?
The best midfielder in the world.
I did the football joke.
Yes,
Nobody. I don't think anybody would. Over our heads.
So are we happy staying with Taiwan? Doesn't make any difference to our lives other than the
But this is a question that
how much ever $1 million or $1 billion in debt.
Is it that if we move, is it again we stay
I
with Taiwan?
think they missed an opportunity. If
They could have played hardball.
if I were NDP, I would have had at the end of you win the election, and we have a forum, we discuss it openly.
about this debt.
That puts pressure. That puts pressure on Taiwan.
Oh, I mean, as in who
Yeah.
we
Should we stay
Aligned.
with Taiwan, or should we maybe even dangle a referendum about it?
But suppose when they did that, Taiwan.
Oh, is the hook so much in the game?
Is it or is it a case of you see, I don't trust politicians when it comes to negotiating these things. It would appear to me that a fire truck and a bit of
rice,
probably soon to be expired rice,
it's like a bribe.
Is all that it really takes.
It's like a bribe.
I think there's always more to it than that.
I like that next
Maybe pay off our campaign funds.
Let me jump after this one. Morning.
Look, I get the feeling that you're a bit disappointed, huh?
Well, I'd be disappointed if it's not the best deal for us.
Well, maybe, well, the NDP has a different outlook on things. Maybe the previous government was using Taiwan for one particular reason, and maybe the NDP now will actually use Taiwan for different things. So you just have to watch and see how it goes, because, I mean, money is money. Whether it comes from Taiwan or China, the question is how you use it and what you use it for.
Well,
right?
There is money and there's debt.
Well, that's what
it's not the same thing, huh?
Yeah, but it all depends on what you put us in debt for. I mean, we're already in debt.
No, but maybe we could avoid debt.
Well, how are you going to avoid it at this point? And we already own Taiwan billions of dollars.
Maybe Taiwan would be willing. Sorry, China would be willing to pay off the debt to China.
And then we owe China, which is worse.
Not necessarily. And I don't think you could say categorically that owing China is worse than owing Taiwan.
Yeah, but look, Chinese owing China, owing Taiwan is the same thing. Taiwan is a bit easier to deal with than China. China wants, China takes stuff.
I think when it comes to China, I think we're all a little bit hypocritical, and I think we're all a little bit. I think we have a stereotype of China, that China's whatever.
Created by who? Western influence.
By Western influence, right. Yeah. And all I'm saying is that we don't necessarily have to buy into that.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
When we come back.
We're going to buy a nice Chinese vehicle. You want to buy one with me?
What you need to
do
like
is BYDs.
BYD.
What you need to do is use that Chinese vehicle and go around the corner to Bickles and grab us some breakfast.
Yes. Yeah.
including some patties, saltfish bakes, cakes, and so much more.
Walk in your Nike Chinese-made sneakers.
But Bickles and GK.
Head round to Bickles.
Yeah.